Hello, you're listening to Questboard, a podcast where we make up random side quests. My name is Brandon.
And I'm Tiffany. Just so you know, we are not professional writers in any way, shape, or form. At least we don't claim to be. We just really like tabletop RPGs, and we do this for fun.
That's right. Hey, this is a good week. You know why?
Because the sun is shining.
Nah, can't be that. I'm a
Okay.
nerd. It's that we finally got our Monster of the Week group to actually meet up. And we actually had a session.
Yeah.
After the holidays and all that stuff, and people have lives and families. Ugh.
That's why I always say coordinating adults is like herding cats.
It's so funny, too, because I had that thing prepped for like a month and a half.
Wow.
And so it was just, okay, I already have this planned out, which is me formulating a bunch of questions or false statements.
Yeah.
And all that stuff. Just for a little understanding what I did, which was a very quick game session.
It was a pretty quick one.
I think if people remember, this is a Monster of the Week campaign where I based it off of Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Mm-hmm.
And I decided to set the game in 1995.
Yep.
Because I actually didn't look up when Courage the Cowardly Dog came out. I just chose 1995 because it was a nice whole round year kind of thing.
Sure.
Not exactly whole round, but 5 is a good middle point.
Yes. And also,
and in the 90s was
a good time when
good decade.
A solid most of the players were growing up.
Yes. So I decided, it'll be really funny. I used to watch Dropout. They were based off of, I think, College Humor and all that stuff.
Okay.
But there's a very well-known show called Actually.
Heard of it.
In which it's just correcting people, how nerds love to correct people and all that stuff. And I thought, what happens if I did that or make a session from that?
Right.
But since this is set in 1995, I thought it'd be really funny if just everything that, like, all the questions are based off of things that happened in 1995.
Mm-hmm. Which is where you lost me because I don't remember history.
But then again, I chose things that, me knowing my players, I went in fields where you guys were more likely to know.
True.
And I did throw in a couple of them that's like a little bit harder that wasn't in it, but it was a pretty big moment during the year.
Mm-hmm.
And so I thought it was like, it'd be really funny if I got you guys to basically go back into the library. I did a long con where you guys defeated the previous librarian. And then I had some new librarian come in who's younger, nicer, all that stuff.
Made us like her.
And I kept pointing out, I was like, she's like, the old librarian's got everything analog and I'm trying to reorganize it. I'm trying to organize the information. I kept saying that every time she was busy work, like correcting and fixing stuff.
You did.
And so then it all came together on this one night where you guys were investigating the fact that the library's lights were on at night and there would be screaming heard within it.
Yeah.
In which then I set it up so that the new younger librarian has a obsession over correcting the facts that were wrong, to the point where it was very, very unhealthy.
Yes.
Like I turned that up to 11 on that point, in which then the party needed to help correct her or correct the statements so that she could feel relieved and finished.
Mm-hmm.
And it wasn't a threat to the party. The party was never going to get hurt. Anytime they got one of them wrong, she would hurt herself.
Oh, yeah.
Out of frustration.
Self-harm mention.
Oh, yeah. Sorry on that front. But, so then the party just had to answer correctly to save the librarian, or else they would lose that resource.
Yep. And we are very, very happy that our extremely knowledgeable co-player was there because...
No, half the people carried.
Yeah.
Because it was the spooky... I won't say the actual people's names, but...
I thought we had already.
Or at least the person who was playing the spooky.
Yes.
She was very good. And then our mundane player also pulled out some random like, hey, isn't it this? I'm like, how do you know that?
Hey, he knows some random stuff.
Yeah, so it was like, it was very surprising. I thought at the very least, you guys would have gotten a few of them wrong. No, some of them are just like you guys were able to get it.
Mm-hmm. I was helpful on one thing.
And it wasn't the Batman one.
I mean, I think I knew that one, but
You were super hesitant. It was the mundane that's like,
I know.
hey, isn't it this? And
I
you're
was
like,
extremely hesitant because I'm like, am I remembering that correctly? I don't know. And even on the one fact I got, I was just like, I only think I'm remembering this right. But it was a statement about the movie Waterworld, which I have seen snippets of it.
good movie. If you haven't seen it, watch it.
Honestly, I'd like to actually sit down and watch the whole thing. I've seen snippets of it on TV when I would be, channel surfing. I'm like, oh, wait, what's this? Stop and watch it for a few seconds, be like, oh, yeah, it's that movie with all the water, and carry on. Like, I didn't ever sit down and watch the whole thing. I just saw a little bit because commercials are boring and I would change the channel and then forget it existed. So that was my knowledge going into that. And I have seen the Waterworld show at Universal Studios at least twice, if not 3 times, once in Japanese.
I don't think the show would give a hint.
No, actually, the show pretty much follows the movie.
Does it?
Kind of.
I watched it once as a kid.
Oh.
It was a cool show.
I recently, actually, just last year, saw it again
in
Japanese.
A different language. But
explosions, no language.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be a little bit difficult because it's like I'm just saying a full statement. You guys have to then nitpick and find the one thing.
Find what's wrong and then say what's right.
Yeah, so I was like, okay, I was being a little bit more lenient on things.
Yeah, and that's the one I got, and I was really, really thankful that I had that random nugget of knowledge.
Speaking of the Waterworld question, we're not gonna go over all the questions.
No.
It was so funny for that one. I didn't realize that Kevin Costner's character didn't have a name. He was just the Mariner.
Right.
And I had no idea. And I learned that the day I was researching all those questions.
Yeah, no, there is some interesting things where you realize, oh wait, that character never had a name.
And that was also a similar thing of I also found out Toy Story 1 came out in 95. I had no idea.
Yep.
But the fact that Woody tried to hit Buzz with the car to go behind the desk,
not out the window.
I legitimately thought when I was younger, when I watched that movie, that he was trying to knock him out the window.
Right.
And so when I read up that he tried to hit him behind the desk, I was actually surprised about that.
Yeah, he wasn't being nefarious. He just didn't realize the window was open.
Or
that it would be that bad.
It was a Rube Goldberg hitting the lamp hitting him out the
Yeah.
window and all that stuff. I legitimately thought he tried to hit him out the window.
Mm-hmm.
And I was surprised.
I guess we need to go back and watch Toy Story again.
Maybe.
I don't know if I can, though. Like the modeling
The
and animation
early,
on that.
it's first generation of 3D modeling.
It hurts
animation.
to watch it sometimes.
So, yeah, we're not going to talk about all the questions. I have 13
No.
questions, and you guys failed 2 or 3 of them.
Okay.
It wasn't that much. And even like the sport one of Michael Jordan coming back to play basketball, you guys got it.
Because of Space Jam.
No, that didn't prove anything. It was really the person we carried.
Yeah.
Knew it.
Because of Space Jam, she flat up said she knew that fact because watching Space Jam. Because at the beginning of the movie, he played with the Bulls, and at the end of the movie, he went back to the Bulls.
Did he go back to the Bulls at the end of the movie?
Yeah.
I can't remember.
He did.
Anyways. So, it was a really interesting, like, it wasn't action-oriented or anything like that. It was just a gimmick. And
my character was probably, like, head down on the table, bored out of her mind. The type of character she is. So it really played into it that I didn't actually know any of the facts.
Well, she's into cryptids and all that stuff, so it makes sense.
Yeah, it's not her forte. But she did know that one random fact about Waterworld.
Because she thought that the Mariner was a cryptid.
Exactly. There we go.
Anyway, so yeah, that was our update.
Mm-hmm.
And so maybe more to come.
Hopefully.
And then we'll be done with the campaign.
Aw.
I already told the party.
Yeah.
4 sessions left. But while we're waiting, let's make a quest.
All right.
So, doing our standard D100 list from the very beginning.
The good old list. The thing that started it all.
You got dice?
I got them. 42.
I'm pretty sure we did 42. 42 was mole displacement.
Oh, yeah.
Mole dispatch a group of large moles. That one was like we made mole people. I remember that.
Mole people.
Do you want to go up or down?
Let's go down.
Oh, thank God, because I'm pretty sure up would be a long ways. Going down to 28.
That's still quite a ways.
Family bandits. My son and his 2 friends have left the village to become bandits. Find them and teach them the error of their ways. Reward if they return. Must be alive.
Oh, that sounds like fun.
Oh, rebellious teens in their phases.
Oh, wow.
It's not a phase, Dad.
I'm a bandit now. Give me all your money.
Okay, we could cross this, but I don't know if you want to think of something new.
Okay.
Remember the episode Tier 3 subs?
Vaguely.
It's where the bandits who are warlocks are
Oh,
subscribed
yeah.
to the patron
Yeah.
of like greed or whatever.
Right.
And that's how they gain their power weapons. If these are like
They
part of
join
that
in with
bandit
that.
group. And they basically buy the powers.
I mean,
That was my first thought, but we could think of something original.
I mean, you could spin it into that and that they've joined in with that group. I feel like we should just come up with a different story.
I mean, we
new
could
story.
also make him join the Bone Crusher gang.
Yeah.
Well, remember that quest?
Yeah.
I think we called that quest Bone Crusher's Ready.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. His Bone Crusher is ready.
And try to convince Bone Crusher to like let go of some of these kids, you know?
You don't need these guys. What good are they to you? Hey.
Hey, when you're here, you're family. Anyways.
Are they okay? Here's the thing. Are they trying to start their own bandit group or have they joined in with another bandit group?
I think to make this more original, let's say that they started their own.
Okay.
We could just
Let's
decide what we want to do.
Is it sad that I'm imagining them dressed as Team Skull from the Pokemon games?
Okay, I haven't played Pokemon since like Game Boy Advance.
Okay, hold on. So Team Skull is like
I know
heavy
that
air quotes
they're
here, the
version of
bad
Rocket.
guys, but they're really not that bad. They're kind of just hoodlums.
What happened to good old Team Rocket?
They got old.
Okay. And Ash never did. Okay.
Right? So, yeah, Team Skull is basically your average hoodlums. Some of them wear like bandanas over their faces and they all wear like punk like outfits, and the leader of the group has a big old chain around his neck.
Okay, I had a thought.
What's up?
It's just as dorky as these guys, but not
Fantastic.
this direction.
Yeah.
Instead, let's base it off something else. What happens if this is like a larger city, right?
Okay.
And so he's trying to, well, it says bandits. I don't know if you could, there's a clear difference between bandit and gang, right?
You could call them a gang of bandits. But
Okay.
typically bandits are like outside of town.
Yeah, I know. That's why.
Waylaying travelers.
That's why I realized that it's probably not going to work as well.
Gangs hang out in a town,
So
scamming
yeah,
people.
I understand. I
Okay,
understand.
I'm just saying it for the people.
I was going to say, what happens if we just make a West Side Story joke where it's the Jets versus Sharks, where they don't actually fight, they do the choreography, like dance and snapping the fingers, and that's the gang or that's the bandits.
Wow. Okay, spin off of that. They do the bandits out in the woods thing, but they're all bards. So their threatening of people is snapping in their general direction and dancing at them and doing stuff that way.
They will get killed instantly.
Bard bandits. And that's why their parents are worried about them.
At least one of their parents.
Yeah, at least one.
Okay, do we want to do something silly like this direction, or do you want to actually go a little bit more serious?
I'm always leaning towards silly. You know that.
True. But maybe, I don't know if we want to do the West Side Story joke.
Okay, we don't have to do that joke.
Because it'll be just like, oh yeah, well, make us like go back and then start snapping fingers, and they just do one unarmed punch, like,
Pretty much, yeah.
and then it's like down. Okay, I'll go back, and that's
That's
it.
pretty much it, yeah.
I don't know if you want that. Would be funny, but it
Okay,
would
okay.
be that much to add to this quest.
If that scenario happens, then they'll be like, okay, but we can't go back. We owe a lot of money to these guys, and they're gonna, come mess up our families if we leave or something like that. And it's like another gang of bandits that they like, I don't know, borrowed from or stole from or something that needs to be taken out.
I'm trying to think what to go along the goofy. What happens if they're also okay? Are you saying that the three, the son and the two friends,
Yeah.
they joined a different gang and the entire gang is like that?
I was saying they originally like
Or
borrowed
are
money
they
from
starting
the
their
other
own
or
gang and this is a
yeah.
rival gang?
kind of rival gang, more like sponsor gang in a sense. Like there's like a branch of that gang. I don't know. I don't really know.
Now there's like subsidiaries, like parent companies, parent bandits to like
Yeah, bandits are us.
bandits are. No, this is a MLM for banditry.
Maybe they did get roped into an MLM for banditry.
If you get your friends to join, then they will be under you. God,
Exactly.
no. God no. We'll say like if we have them join and this is super just like a bunch of snobby like rich kids in the woods like acting like bandits, but they do the whole West Side Story thing.
Yeah.
And then the party comes up and like, hey, you gotta go. Your like dad's worried about you. It's either you're gonna come willingly or we'll force you. And he's like, no, I'm not. And then starts doing the snaps and the dance, and then they get one punched and all that stuff. What happens if there's like I just had a stupid thought. Instead of West Side Story, cats.
Oh no.
Were they moving like angelical cats? I never saw that movie.
I haven't either.
I just know a lot of people make fun of it because it looks stupid.
Yeah.
But what happens if like everyone else, like the rest of the bandits,
Yeah.
it's like, we can't let you take them, and then they act the same way. It's like, do I have to like hurt all of you? Like that's the comedic point.
Yeah.
Is like, it's just like a middle-aged like man who has to deal with a bunch of just idiotic kids. And you know that one like face look of just frustration of like, this is where my life is.
Yeah.
But it's like for this.
I don't know
for
if
the
I want
party.
to go as far as cats.
No, I'm saying like acting like that way, or just like doing the dance movements and all that stuff, like
Yeah.
West Side Stories, like
Right.
all that stuff, all the dancing and all that stuff. They're not going to hurt ever.
Yeah.
And they're just
They're
bunch
just
of
dancing
pompous rich
threateningly.
kids. Yes, and they think that is like intimidating.
It's like they saw a play or something and they think, oh, banditry is easy.
Yeah, and then they think that's the threatening way of like doing this, and so it's living life in the wilderness and all that stuff.
Yeah, they think it's glamping.
Pretty much.
They don't realize, oh, bandits get punched in the face.
Or they're like, you know, those ages like 15 to I want to say 25 where you think you could take a punch.
Yeah.
This is mostly a guy thing, but
Well,
when
I
think
say,
you could take a punch.
Yeah, from like listening to guys talk, but like I never thought I could take a punch.
I've never been in a fight because I know I can't fight. But so then the rest of this quest is like the party has to deal with a bunch of just young idiots.
Yeah.
Who's harmless.
Yeah.
So do you
But trying to like be brave and stuff, they have to deal with all like that kind of bravado crap.
And so then they have a choice of either being the crap or possibly killing a bunch of random people.
Yeah, but not those three.
But not those three. And that's it?
Possibly. It's really kind of just, go find the group of bandits and drag these three back. It does say reward if they return. Do they have to return willingly?
I think, if we make these a bunch of rich kids,
Yeah.
as like merchants or anything like that, I imagine like higher class like families or parents, they don't care if they come back willingly.
Noted.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Especially it's like, oh, the one son is like his only son.
It
And
does
so
say-
it has to be like, he has to like take up the family business.
And he doesn't want to do that. He wants to go be a bandit.
Maybe he went to like theater camp and it's just like
Oh,
that whole
theater
thing.
kids.
This screams theater kids, doesn't it?
I only say it that way because I was a theater kid.
I was friends with theater kids. This screams theater kids.
It does. It's like, we're going to go be bandits. It's going to be fabulous.
Is there anything else we should add?
No, not really. I just like the line,
You want-
find them and teach
you
them
want-
the error of their ways. Like, you can beat them up.
Give the sun a name.
Okay.
We keep forgetting about giving names in this podcast.
Okay, this one's kind of fun. I think it's just pronounced Aaron, but it's Aaryan.
I kind of want to say it, but it sounds like Aryan.
Yeah. Maybe not that one.
Maybe not that one.
Maybe not that one.
I don't know if I'll keep that name in this podcast, but it's kind of funny if I just point out that it sounds like Aryan.
Yeah, we're going to steer away from that. Giovanni Quinn.
You know, Giovanni sounds high class enough.
Speaking of Pokemon and Team Rocket.
I know. A name I will actually recognize.
Yeah.
My old butt will actually recognize.
I'm older than you, shush.
But you actually play the newer Pokemon games.
Fair.
I refuse to.
I've also listened to the Pokemon the Musical soundtrack. And so every time I hear the name Giovanni, my brain just says, Giovanni.
Don't know what you're talking about, but
It's actually pretty good.
So, Giovanni and his two friends,
Mm-hmm.
Tweedledee and Tweedledum.
I was going to say Mateo and Lorcan.
I do like Mateo, not so much Lorcan, but he could be the pudgy friend. That sounds like a pudgy friend.
Luke, L-U-C.
Sure.
Okay.
Anyways, those three idiots decided to join banditry from someone who coordinated this from theater camp.
Yeah.
Like someone the contact they met through theater camp.
Yes.
They decide to join that. The dad's like, no, I will pay. And so then the party goes off.
It's like, I will pay you money to drag my son back kicking and or screaming.
And he says he just wants him alive.
Yeah. A little beat up.
Didn't say anything about condition.
Nope.
Let's just say for in the Pokemon grade carding universe, you could come back with a grade 4. I'm just saying.
A little worse for wear, but you know.
Unless you have a
walk.
high charisma person, then you could possibly convince them.
Yeah.
But where's the fun in that?
I mean, it does say show them the error of their ways.
True, but that could be just beating the crap out of the rest of the friends or the rest of the bandits and saying,
"Do you want us to do that to you, or do you want to go back?"
If you no, it was most likely to be like they couldn't even do that. Imagine if we were someone else who don't mind killing you,
Right.
and so it's like that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm. Or just punch him in the face once and see what happens.
That too. Like I said, I think, like we said, he's gonna drop like a sack of potatoes.
Oh yeah,
it's gonna be funny. Anyways, I guess then, if you put this in your campaign, let us know down in the comments of this YouTube video on X at QuestboardPod or on Blue Sky at Questboard. If you do put it in, did your party kill everyone else?
Question. Yeah, that's a
for
good one.
being snobby. I don't know.
Everyone else is dead except those three.
Little suggestion, post suggestion. If they do kill everyone, I could imagine like a couple more posting from other families like, hey, bring them back alive. You're like, oh.
And
Don't have them appear if they didn't kill them. Just only put that up if they killed the people.
Oh.
Just a little funny thing.
Just stab right in this, a little salt in the wound there.
Because I wouldn't want to make them like do the same quest again.
No.
That's why you should just put that out there as a joke if you just killed everyone else. But yeah, let us know on any of those. If you have a job posting of your own that you want us to make a quest of, you can let us know on any of those sites. If you're listening to us on YouTube and want to listen to us on your daily commute to work or to school or wherever, we're on most podcasting platforms. And if you're listening to us on the go and want us as your second monitor for a nice background, we're on YouTube. I think with that, I wish you all a good night.
And happy questing.